Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Half-Life 2 mod. We're going to continue where we left off last time, so welcome aboard. Let's jump right in and see how this compares to the later game. Where were we? Oh, right, dead.
Farewell, Stanley,
Whoa.
cried the narrator as he sent his subject down the conveyor belt and into the enormous metal jaws.
I've been crushed to death.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Dead. I'm free. Yeah, never step into a metal trap. Well, it's not moving. Can we go back that way? Nope, we're getting blocked by the trap. Huh. Oh. Invisible wall, got it. Wow, this is like the default checkered floor. Oh.
It's a shame,
Exit.
then, that for all his work, it was such a meaningless victory for the narrator. Did he really think he would accomplish anything by murdering this disposable vessel?
Hey, I resent that. Interesting. Oh, monitors. But they're not on. Curious.
Every possible choice Stanley could make had been designed for him long before he ever set foot here. The narrator wanted to kill him. Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start.
Uh-oh. That wasn't very smart, was it? Oh, crap. I think we're dead. Yeah, that comment about don't step into metal traps, I learned nothing. Alright. I'll start over and get back to this point again.
A few moments later.
And we're back. Oh, last time I didn't notice this. Let's see what this does. Nothing? Weird. Alright, I'm gonna avoid this.
Every possible choice Stanley could make had been designed for him long before he ever set foot here. The narrator wanted to kill him. Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start.
Yeah. Oh, is that gonna crush me? Oh. Guess not. Oh, what's this? It looks like... Oh. That might kill us. Well, it looks nice. I believe I can fly. We cannot.
There's no salvation for either of these two, I'm afraid. The narrator had as little power over Stanley as Stanley did over the paths that he walked. But listen to me.
Hey, what?
The story is not over. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
I can't
Push
do that.
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice.
No. Oh, no.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
We're legit dead. Yep. I guess we're dead. Okay. Let's start over and... wonder how many more exits are that way.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley...
Kind of just ignoring him because we've already seen
so he
or
turned
heard
left
this a
at
few
the
times.
first open door and walked back in the right direction.
So let's see...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah,
Maybe
still like
this is
that.
why everyone had left. No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him.
That one's
And
even
since
better.
he was walking into the middle of nowhere and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself.
No.
So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
There was a down, so hopefully we can push it. Looks like it.
Oh, Stanley. You know, you really aren't going anywhere, and I don't say that deceitfully. I truthfully mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place. Right now, you're just running around looking at empty halls. And frankly, that's perhaps even more infuriating for me. So why don't you throw me a bone, give me a chance, and just let me tell the story I want to tell,
Fine. What's it gonna be? Oh, there's more options.
Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red. Oh, was that it?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine. What the?
Good, good. Now, if you don't mind, there's something I'd like to show you. But to do that, I think it would be best for us to start from the beginning. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. His job pushing buttons demanded little of him, so there was not much of himself to give, and in this way, Stanley's job felt less and less like his every day. But if buttons need pushing one day, it means they'll need pushing the next and then the next. So, without question or judgment, Stanley continued to do what the screen told him. One keystroke flowed into another keystroke, flowed into his ride home, flowed into dinner, flowed into waking up, flowed into going to work, and here he was again. Stanley was typing out a complete sentence that said absolutely nothing at all. If in reality no one ever actually disappeared from the office, and Stanley never got the opportunity to make a decision, to choose which path he wanted to take, would his life still have any meaning? Perhaps when we long for something deeply enough, these hopes and fantasies become so strong in our minds that we truly believe that we're there, controlling that person and living that adventure. To manipulate your own thoughts and emotions might mean freedom from a self-imposed prison, but these delusions can be fatal to those who can't tell the difference.
True.
And so, Stanley asked, if that door never opened, if I'll never be able to walk away from those people and from these buttons, is this life still worth experiencing? Am I actually happy?
Sure.
Stanley answered this question by pushing a button. Then he pushed a button, and then he pushed a button. Then he pushed a button. Then he pushed a button.
Well, that one was darker. That means there's at least one more ending. I mean, I guess there could be more. No, that's gotta be it.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his
So at least to my
co-workers.
knowledge, there's no
He
other
never
doors
functioned
anywhere.
well by himself and constantly needed support.
So let's see
and
what this one
guidance
is.
from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Run, Stanley,
When
run.
Stanley came to a set of two
Run
open
to
doors,
$100.
this was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door
No.
and walked back in the right direction. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Maybe this is why
Oh, there's
everyone
music
had
this
left.
time. What?
No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him. And since he was walking into the middle of nowhere and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself.
No.
So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
Never. Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. You know, you really aren't going anywhere, and I don't say that deceitfully. I truthfully mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place. Right now, you're just running around looking at empty halls, and frankly, that's perhaps even more infuriating for me. So why don't you throw me a bone, give me a chance, and just let me tell the story I want to tell?
No. That didn't end so well the last few times. I mean, the first time it did. But not the second. Or the third.
Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yep, red.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
Psych.
door.
Let's see what's out here.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I will not. What the?
You see? It's nothing. No one's even built this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. It's just a bunch of skybox and dev wall textures. That's it. Is this what you were looking for? Was it worth ruining the story I'd written out for you?
Yep.
I put a lot of time into that, and now well, here you are now, just looking at nothing. To think that that's all I needed to make in the first place, just a whole lot of nothing, and you would have been happy. Well, hey, you still need a little something to do. Am I right? Here, let me load up another map. See if there's something in here that'll keep you occupied.
Ooh, this could be fun.
Ah, here's one. Let's boot this up. We'll see if you like it.
What's it gonna be? What is this? Oh! Half-Life 2. I really do need to play that game all the way through.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? I don't know why it would be. This map wasn't even made for you. At least I created a world specifically with you in mind. I wanted to make you a leading man. This one, well, I'm afraid you're on your own there.
Okay. Guess we'll go this way. And...
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got his job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That, or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Nice. You might say he's a little annoyed with us. Hey, I can pick up the phone. Well, I guess I'll take this with me for whatever reason. Don't know that we can go anywhere else. Oh, security. Nope, that's locked. Oh, this is ominous.
Hold up, Passport. I spent so long talking about you. Why don't we just take a break from that and talk about something else for a change? Let's see. Well, according to Wikipedia, more than 90% of the night sharks caught off northeastern Brazil contain mercury concentrations higher than that considered safe by the local government. Now, this is fascinating.
Yay,
Don't
mercury.
you want to know more about the night sharks? Oh, no, of course not. All you want to hear about is yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, fine. You haven't listened to me once so far. I can't expect you to turn that around now, can I?
Nope. Oh, Okay. Can't go that way. We can push stuff, but I don't think we can jump. Alright, let's make a mess. Oh, we can pick them up, too. Whoa. Dang. I was trying to break it. Guess that box is indestructible. Is there anything else in here? No. Oh, can't fit the box. Nope. Oh, fine. Take this luggage with us. There's nothing else out here, right? Nope. I mean, I guess if we brought enough boxes, we might be able to jump over something. Oh, right, we can't jump. Ah. If we could jump, then we could get over something. Let's take this with us. Right. There we go. Now it's the right direction. Can we get it to sit on its side? Almost. Well, put that with the other luggage, I guess. Alright, old Chinese food. Just kind of wondering, did we miss anything? I didn't really explore that much. There's the trains. We didn't try this door. Nope. Don't think we can get around the fences either. Maybe back on the train? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, maybe we can squeeze by. Nope. Just leave our Chinese food there. Take another one of these. Oh, there's even more luggage. Alright, we'll head back. I'm sure there's something we missed. But I don't think we missed anything out here. Or at least the narrator's been weirdly silent. Oh, I dropped it. Don't think we can break these either. Okay. Not sure what's in there. Nope. Well, we tried. So back in this room. Oh, a ladder. Let's see where this goes. Oh.
Is this the end of the line? I don't suppose this was a particularly fulfilling experience for you, considering not a single art aspect in this map was created with you in mind. But hey, you're a creative kid. I bet you can come up with a story about this place and why you're in it. And while you're doing that, why don't you think up an ending too? Because you certainly won't find one here. I'm afraid that's the long and short of it. This room and these walls are all you get. Maybe the story ends when you decide you can't live in this futuristic science fiction dystopia world, and you gallantly commit suicide.
What? No.
Or maybe you stand in this spot for all of eternity to guide and greet other travelers like yourself who pass this way.
Could
or
do
maybe
that.
you just get bored and you quit the game. Heck, anything's an ending if that's where you stop playing.
True.
But whatever ending you write for yourself, Stanley, you won't have my help.
Aw, come on.
You turned your back on me, and now I do the same to you. So, good luck. I think you'll need it. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Is he really gone? Are we really trapped? Well, let's see if there's anything we can do here. Because I don't think he's coming back. Maybe with the tree, this rock, the walls, the door. No. Can we cheat? Let's try some no-clip. Whoa.
Wait. Hold on. What are you doing?
What? He made commentary. Is that because we no-clipped, or is that because we got back through the door?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Huh. Interesting. What's this room? Whoa. That was a horrible sound. Well, let's fly some more. Let's see what's over here. Oh, it just ends. Weird. This map's actually pretty big considering how little we were able to explore. This weird room with the control panel. And apartments. Some kind of factory. Oh, there's nothing inside any of these. Nope, they must purely be for decoration. That's weird. Still can't use the random phones. Oh, there's 427. What is this dark room?
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it, you know that.
Huh. Is this comments because we're flying around, or is this because of the ending we've got? I'm rather confused. It's funny, though. I'm guessing this is commentary most people didn't even know existed. Oh. What's that? What was that? Looks like we're back in the offices. And break room? Well, let's go back to flying around. This is where he left us. There was actually a room after that room. It's just kind of fun to fly around with no clip, too. See some of the areas you never would have seen. The full game punishes you immensely for trying. I'm not sure if some of that was secret dialogue because we flew around, or if it was just the ending we got.
It's sad, I know, but all stories must come to an end. Of course, they say it's the journey that truly matters and not the destination, and I like that idea. To think we might value the paths we walk as much as the places they lead us. Now, I don't know what sort of story you've ciphered out of that world you've made for yourself, but I hope that being the leading man was everything it's cracked up to be. I know it can be a little hard getting around without someone looking over your shoulder, but this is simply the nature of freedom. Besides, I haven't really gone anywhere. Maybe you don't want a guide, but I think I'll always have a place here at the end of every story. I'll step in and wrap things up with a nice piece of dialogue and a reflection on life that makes sense of whatever path you've chosen to walk. And for now, I'm happy to be the destination instead of the journey. But only for now.
Alright, based on that, it might have just been because we waited around long enough. So, I guess that's it. Let me know if I missed any secrets in this mod, because it's possible. Well, there we go. It looks like we beat the game. Thank you for joining me through this series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.